Well, hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, and welcome. I think we're gonna jump in the DDO chat. Waka waka. Alright. Let the bros know I'm gonna be in the DDO chat. If anyone... Alrighty. Woo. Dance, you monkey. Oh, I guess that's a bear. Dance, you bear knit monkey. How's my hair? Do I need my beanie on? I probably need my beanie on. Whatever. I'm not going to wear it. I'm hot as balls, everybody. I haven't turned my fan on. I'm so hot. Whew. Doesn't look like anyone else is streaming DDO tonight. What's up with that? Like, no takers at all? Alright, well, I saw that stream was ill, so that's raid. I always say raid DDO stream because that's where you run the raid on, but then I didn't actually think about it. Oh, there's a couple. There's a couple. We have someone on Chalana, someone just hanging out. Yeah, so that's good. We'll get some people in here. Butts in the seats, yo. Let's actually DDO time. Hit the Discord. Yeah. All right, let's get started, shall we? Let's get this party rocking. I cannot barely stand it. Oh. All right. I'm missing some other stuff here, aren't I? This didn't get paused. This didn't get paused. We have to keep an eye on the no pants zone. That is a area set up for subscribers. We got some bullets. All right, let's start off at the beginning. At the beginning, in the beginning, there were pants and no pants. Whew, that was terrible. That was pretty terrible. What am I getting that for? I stopped bothering to buff the dog. It's just gonna die. If you do anything on Reaper mode, it's just dead. It's dead before it starts. I do not expect technical to be on tonight. I could be wrong. But I don't think so. I do not think so. Captain, he's been doing. He moved his stream from Tuesday to my slot on Wednesday, so I could move my slot to after Jerry on Wednesday. Kind of makes life a little easier for getting the transition over, stuff like that. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Let's see. We're level 13, so we're looking at 11s. Right? Yeah, 11s. We got Twilight Forge. We got a couple of the tombs. We got Whisper Doom. Made to Order. Beyond the Grave. Enemy Within. Dreams of Insanity. Desert Caravan. And the Dead Shall Rise. Most of these are not like. I do enjoy the occasional Spawn of Whisper Doom. I don't dislike the Tomb series. I don't dislike some of these other ones. Dreams of Insanity can be fun once in a while when you have some people with you. Yeah, I guess we should probably just go do some of these, huh? Take me to the Orchard of the Macabre. Ooh, spooky. while we're running, let's take a look at our build here tonight. Also, if you would like to join me, you can, I think it's discord.me/SamiusGarobo to jump in the Discord channel. Oh, it says she was playing DDO, or Lord of the Rings, actually. That's kind of nice. I hear my kid stomping around upstairs, just like a crazy person. I bet he's not even come down here and tell me goodnight and offer to fill up my water bottle or nothing. Let's see, where else? I'm really sorry. My brain is just completely foggy right this second. I'm just like trying to get my shit together. Oh, we're gonna look at the build. Look at the build real fast. So we're currently 11 Druid, 2 Artificer. This is a little weird. You can't use your Rune Arm and cast your Druid spells or use your Druid abilities at the same time. That kind of sucks. Sucks real bad. But you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. When you need it, you can always switch into it. What else? What else is actually important? Gear-wise, our gear is all relatively mundane. We do actually need to make some switches away from for challenge mode into getting work done mode, which looks a little bit like this right now. Usually I have this trinket on. That gives us a little bit of spell resistance. 20 is really not what you need right now at this level, especially on Reaper mode, which is what we're primarily going to do tonight. But so we can get a little more me and a little less Iron Man crotch. Although still right there. Boink, boinky, wee wee. Anyway, still very interesting. Kind of gear layout. Ring of the Stalker is pretty standard for most people who use a crossbow. I wear the Spectral Gloves pretty much non-stop until level 15 when I can upgrade to the bigger Ring of the Stalker that gives you Ghost Touch. This Ethereal ability is pretty important. Then I have some Green Steel Booties for hit points. I picked up this Ring of Nightfall last life. It's actually really helpful for this particular build because it turns out that I can't really count on, like, I wanted to do melee plus a Rune Arm type build, and then I decided I wanted to do like crowd control and pets, and none of that really works. So if you're gonna end up being all range like I am, I found that you have to fall to use a different stat for damage, because ranged in particular doesn't have another stat for damage. However, now I can use my int to damage. So I can use my wisdom to hit, so I'm not worried about my dexterity, and I can use my intelligence to damage. And those two stats together allow me to actually hit monsters and hit them pretty hard. So this ring is actually real important. Some coordinate bracers. This life shield and vulnerability, I'm limping along to next level. Some green steel goggles. This thing is actually pretty sweet. This is the first time I've actually used it. This magical efficiency is actually very cool. The rest of it, yeah, but that's good. Again, same thing. This hardy necklace really isn't optimal for this level, but it is getting the job done. And then we have a bunch of like various trinkets and things. So anyway, we're just gonna go on Reaper 1 because we're going to bring our D-Door helper and not our healer helper with us right now, which could be a problem. I'll tell you right now that it's pretty sweet. Also, I think we'll probably primarily keep our Flaming Forest post and our shield in place. There's a lot of things that die to firewalls in here, and being able to shield bash these walls are pretty clutch as well. So eat this, just get it out of the way. There's so much junk in our backpack. Alright, here we go. So again, pop it, throw it. We'll actually go back to our regular weapon. We'll refill to 10, and then we'll switch back. So shield bash. Come on. Shield bash the door down. Shield bash the door down some more. That one's a champion. I really like to get to the next... Oh, the dog already died. I really like getting to here before like I turn to deal with things like champions and stuff like that. I'll get a firewall going. There's a Reaper, so we're gonna need our crossbow. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to make our usual runs, I don't think. I think we're gonna have to be much more careful this life, particularly with our dog trying to be a useful helper here. Because he's just going to die like non-stop, which is basically killing both our hit points and our mana. For being super honest. I'm sorry, Fin Fang Foom. I love you, but you're just completely owning me right now. How did that happen? If I accidentally jumped into the gunk? That's alright. Yeah, we're not super worried about stuff like that right this second. We have shield scrolls. We can deal with it. A couple points of stat damage is not the end of the world for us right now. Looks like that even though we saw the animation go off for this water, it did not in fact land on the floor for us to get the healing. Is what happened. Which is lovely, I tell you. We're at the corner, so we don't care. Shield bash, shield bash, shield bash. And the fire, nice firewall. Oh. Carnage Reapers are bad guys. They bad men right there. Yep, get our shield back out. Let's make sure we actually have a couple of semi-useful spells here. I do believe these guys take fire damage. I feel like they do. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're... Oh, they're taking fire. They just... That firewall was not particularly hard because we're still in winter, guys. We're still in winter. Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be in winter? Because I need to not be? That's why. Let's give this guy a love tap. So crazy. So anyway, how's everyone doing this morning? Usually, or this afternoon, I usually get... people start to trickle in a little slow. And they usually picks up in about half an hour, 20 minutes into the stream. I'm not sure why that seems to be the case. Maybe that's when people check their notifications. But anyway, I hope when you're watching this, whether you're watching this live on twitch.tv or youtube.com, that you're having a good time, having a good day. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people to have a good time. Alright, don't worry about playing hopscotch. If you make it, awesome. If you don't make it, it's less awesome, but it's still fine. Did that get thrown? There we go. Let's bash that open. Smash. We'll probably need to throw here. And now we're in fire mode. Swear we're never in the right. Never in the right. Alright, time to dance a little bit. Yoink. That's definitely what I told you to do. I 100% said stay. Ooh, we got a sleep storm. I swear yeah, where's my freedom of movement kicking in on? This here sleet storm. That doesn't... Oh, I see what happened there. Apparently, I summoned my earth elemental instead of switching my weapon. It's basically the same thing, I'm sure. Practically identical in every way. Blah, 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 blah. Again, where did this blight come from? I don't necessarily think that the blight is getting removed like it's supposed to. Same thing with I don't necessarily think that apparently I summoned my guy again. Did not think I had done that. I think we're experiencing a little bit more lag than I am used to also. It's been laggy for everyone all day. Like, where did that water come from? Like, where did that water icon come from? Oh boy. In case you're curious, in addition to being able to shield bash these, you can also interact with them using your little interact button, but not your U key. I think it's kind of weird. See if we can settle in comfortably here somewhere. Alright, let's get our Blight Rot itself down in the exact right spot. Let's throw an Ice Storm. Let's shoot this ooze to death. 1,000,000 times. Keep an eye out for the spawning Reaper, because there's going to be one. There always is, right? Interact with the... Oh, that's not the button. My bad. Hit this use button. Crush some Blight Guardians. And we'll shoot this ooze. Lovely. Now what do we get? Oh yes, I did finally... I finally got some really exciting news. Although I think I need to probably wait for this exciting news for a little bit later. But we got our first Twitch check finally. That is something I have been really excited for, actually. Let's not throw that constantly here. Smash, smash, smash. Grab the rubble. Throw a thing. Smash, smash, smash. And then we'll throw a thing here somewhere. Heal ourselves, and then we'll start the mindless killing of many, many oozes, probably. Successfully spawned a Carnage Reaper. If I had the ability to charm, Carnage Reapers would be really sweet right here. Being able to just mind control these guys would probably melt this quest. There's a real opportunity for someone who has charge monster, dominate monster, etc. There's a real opportunity to punish those Carnage Reapers. On the TR train. I have not done it personally yet. I might if I decide to do a Wizard Life. But so far I have not tried it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It seems like every time I turn around there's a freaking Reaper, a freaking Blighted guy, a Blighted caster. Be really careful to make sure that we're not standing on anything that could give us the blight. And let's just see if we can't catch it doing the giving it to us when he shouldn't be. And we got it that time. We earned that one. All right, let's slap. There we go. Perfect. Again, we'll Ice Storm. And we'll get ready for the sweet action. The Reaper. Play Reaper. Every time you get a Reaper, it should give you like something extra special. Like, you know what? Here's another 5 XP. Like, yeah, something. I know when you finish the quest, you get a bunch of Reaper XP, but still, I think that. I've been through quests where I've encountered like no Reapers. It'd be nice to not have to worry as much about them. Alright, we've done... Did I somehow... I skipped the very first room? How do you skip the very first room? Alright, alright. I'm not real sure how that happened personally, but okay. We're in the water. It is cold time, so let's fire off cold. Let's start smashing. Hey, where's my... Oh, there's some Ice Storm. Probably takes a very special kind of person to skip that first room, I imagine. A highly skilled and talented individual. That seems about right. Really kind of wish I had someone to bounce some thoughts off of, some words, as it were. I should consider Ben's question from last night in more depth. So one of the things that I shouldn't say necessarily but something that I do here in particular is we have real conversations. Hey, Titan. Real conversations that really matter. Titan, are you aware of the Discord channel? Discord.me/SamusGarovo. Just making sure that everyone's aware. Hey, Streaky. Same question for you, my friend. Same question. How did Michael the Pious take so much damage? Like, what did he engage? Yeah, you gotta be careful. Banks are greedy little butts. They want their money. You just hand it to them. That's their money. You just earn it and give it to them. Alright, so somehow I missed this first room. I thought that was a long run without running into a room, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't realize I'd ran past it. Yeah, I did too, right there. Sometimes I tell the story about my first checking account. Right before my wife and I got married, actually, like most young kids, I got a checking account at the time, right? Like, checking accounts were the debit card of the day. And, I didn't do the best job of balancing my checkbook. I fully admit it. And I had a situation where I swear, with every fiber in my being, that I had $5 in my checking account. Like, I knew. I had called in, checked my balance. I hadn't written a check in like 2 weeks. And so I wrote a check for like $3, I think. Like, I knew that that check was going to clear. But then my bank went, wait a second. When you write a check, you have to have at least at least $50 left in your bank account when you write a check. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So they charged me, I think it was $25 at the time, for not having $50 in my checking account when my last check was processed. So I'm, okay, fair enough, you got me. I screwed up. Sucks. You got me. So then a couple of months later, I wrote another little check, but I knew that I needed it, like, $50 was basically $0, right, in my checking account. So I had just started banking with always keeping a $50 minimum in my account at all times. Right? So I basically would make a deposit, started at 50 and then zero out my account, as that $50 being zero. Well, then I write a couple of checks that was going to put me at like $55 in my account, if I remember right. So basically I was going to take myself down. And they took out that $50 fee so they could take out the $50 fee. I swear to you this happened to me. I was so mad. The banks are not your friends. Really? This is not hitting this guy? Remember this, like, destroying this guy. Alright, let's up the old damages here. Here, maybe we'll just get you out of the water, put you on a firewall, a couple of lightning bolts, maybe this guy. Jeez, just die already. Treacherous scum. Alright, that should be our last XP. Moral of the story is check your bank account early, check it often. So we're going to drink this, we're going to wait 6 seconds, we're going to click our Panacea gloves, and we're going to walk outside. Boink. Did it. So I was having an interesting discussion with my wife earlier today. She was hanging out, and I was asking her what she wanted to talk about. She didn't have any real topics that she wanted to discuss. So I asked her if turtles were currently engaged in a secret war with squirrels, what kind of weapons do you think turtles would bring to bear in their epic battle against the squirrels? And she did not want to play along. She did not feel like that was a serious question. So we just got new spells. Part of me really, really wants to take that. I'm going to take the wizard level. Screw it. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, let's take a look in the DDO wiki. Alright, so you just saw me like preview. I do a lot of that. That is not the button I wanted to push. Alright, so this level of druid, 11 to 12, is that right? Yeah. Will give us one more level 6 spell. A few other things. But basically there's not a lot there. But we need it to get to level 8 spells. Which is heal, earthquake. So we're 2 levels away from earthquake. Which is kind of the thing we're going for right now. It also get us a fire or water elemental form pretty bloody quick. Oh, can we defer that pleasure just that much more? We still need 2 levels, so this would be 3 levels. No, we'd still need 2 levels. Where that wizard level gives us so much right off the bat. The 3 first level spells don't really describe what it does. The bonus feat is really huge. God, I just really want to do it. Alright. We're going to hold firm. We're going to hold firm. I'm going to regret not having this so much. What's my UMD right now? The skill button. It's 40. That's high enough. We can start leveling up open lock again. The things you do, man. The things you do. We definitely want the rest of this word to balance. I don't think I care about that right now. I do like this. Strength of the Solace. Winter's Heart's pretty good. Crown of Summer is not the worst either. Let's start by maxing this guy out. I actually really like Sunburst as well. It gives us, what, 1 rank left? 1 rank left. Do we want to spend it? Or do we not take this and we take this instead? I think we do that. So dirty. I grab this word of balance and replace it. This is not necessary to activate. So yeah, it looks good. Looks real good. Man, nobody has any theories about the Turtle War. Nobody has any comments on anything else. And the guys are not jumping over from TeamSpeak to hang out in Discord. Which really doesn't surprise me. Alright, let's do some level stuff. Yeah, I just told you what it was. It's discord.me/Samius Garobo. I'm trying to copy it actually here. Here we go. Copy. And a paste. There you go. Anyone can jump in that if they want. If you're overly inappropriate, I will kick you out. But yeah. And I'm working with Shu to put more stuff in. I'm kind of surprised that Travis, although I guess he said he's going to try to sleep on the floor. Should send him a text message if he's not sleeping. Travis. Oh, there we go. You could add a Twitch subscriber role. I probably will ask Shu. I don't actually manage it very well. I pretty much let Shu do pretty much everything with it right now. He assigned me the capability. He gave me, like, somebody else made it for me and they made me the owner. And then I had to, like, make Shu the owner. He did some stuff, made some roles, and then gave me back ownership. So I don't actually know how to do hardly anything. I am a Discord noob. I usually don't really actually care for it, if I'm being really honest. I tend to think it... Well, that's what he ended up doing, yeah. I usually don't care for Discord. I think the sound quality is not very good compared to, like, a TeamSpeak. But the price is right. I think the Stormweaver napkin finally, like, has outlived its usefulness. I think this is pretty much taken over its place. Alright. Is this blue dragon armor my best armor for this character right now? I think it is. So let's grab it, stick it over here. Boom. Other options would be the black dragon robe. We're not really melee, so that's not really a good option. The rest of these are basically made out of metal. I don't think we have another suit of dragon scale already built. Basically every life I look at building some white armor and I never do it. We also have an icy raiment to strongly consider. Dodge channel is huge. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I basically don't fiddle with it very much. I am sitting in the DDO voice to chat thing, but otherwise I really don't play with it very much. Don't know if there's anything else worth screwing around with right now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one of them is the shoe store, one of them's the wiki, and then 2 other streamers that I actually try to keep up with, and then of course DDO stream. So like almost everything is DDO related. But I honestly don't pay much attention to any of them. Not gonna lie. Not gonna do it. Excuse me. Mysterious Cloak at 16. Yeah, I really think it's all about that armor right now. So we have to make this armor decision. My first instinct is to take the Blue Dragon scale. Potency all the time is better than the no potency most of the time that I'm using now. We're really not doing anything that needs spell penetration. Let's take a look at our stats here. We're going to lose our 5/magic, but again, I just don't think that that means anything right now. Armor class is 28, now it's 45. We of course have 0 dodge. Our lightning resistance is way up. We could also just go straight up icy. I do like the icy. Are we awesome looking? Yeah, we're not that awesome looking. We could go straight up icy and grab that dodge chance. 8% dodge may be worth it. So what's our dodge right now? Yeah, it's just that 8. It's not the worst. Can we grab another point of dodge somewhere? Not that I see. I think I'm going to try the armor, and then if I feel like it's just not doing what I want it to do, we can grab the icy out of the bank. That seems reasonable. Oh, I should have went to the restroom before I started the stream. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I know what we have access to. We also have access to like the Razor Wind and other doohickeys from the Toma Binding quests and stuff like that. So let's pull our Toma Binding out. I don't have a skiver or anything like that on this character. I don't think I would necessarily want one.
Hey, Samius.
Hello! Welcome to the stream.
So, if you can open your viewer list on Twitch, if you see a name that's called Electric Skateboard, you should ban it, because that's confirmed a bot.
Okay. Yeah, somebody, gave him a ban or something the other day. Or gave him, blocked him or something.
It was McVegan Pants that saw it in Slack.
There you go. I don't know, so Samus bot, he's a bot too, but I like him. He says funny things to you guys sometimes when he's deciding to work. How's it going?
Good so far.
Excellent.
I was planning on going to the hot tub, but I guess not. I was too busy with DDO.
You can still go to the hot tub.
No, they have a closing time.
Well, you can still go visit it. Go wave. Ben's going to bed already.
Hop the fence, but
what a wuss going to bed already. I got my first Twitch check today. That was cool. And by Twitch check, I mean they auto-deposited my stuff, so that was nice.
Did you see how much it was?
Yes, I know how much it is. Not as much as I need it to be. But it was a good first check, that's for sure. Certainly did not pay for my year of streaming full time.
And it's certainly not enough to pay the bills, is it?
No, it is not enough to pay the bills. It does, however, let me, if I wanted to make, if I needed to like purchase a game or something, I could probably do that.
Did the bits help?
So how it basically works is, every time you get to a certain amount, they empty your account, and then 60 days after you hit that goal and they empty your account, they send you a deposit for what that goal is.
Okay, that's how that works. Oh, Togrel Sam's on the Discord in the No Pants Zone.
Yes. I need to get it changed, if I can, to the USS Fat Halfling, but I don't think it...
There's no pants zone?
That's the Twitch private chat room.
Oh, the subscriber only?
Yeah, the subscriber only channel. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the armor we go with. Before we get crazy, I want to look at potentially grabbing a different shield from the collectible doodad. Let's see, that's a Tome of Binding, right? Yeah. Tome of Legend. Let's see, so we have access to... Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. The shield is the shield of something. Alright, Adherence. It's a purple... It's a tower shield. I only think like one of these actually is not made out of metal. I certainly don't remember which one it is.
I like what they named the tower shield from the party event with party favors.
I did buy 2 of those, the motherboards.
Yeah.
I think they're okay. I don't think they're great, but I'm willing to check them out. Here we go. So Death's Door is a potential option. Right, because your shield has to be made out of wood or not metal.
What was that item you were looking at before the death door?
This one? The Bijolo? I don't know how you say it. This is where Ben's skill comes in. B-I-J-I-O.
Bijio.
Bijio.
Oh, it's just got a weird icon. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, all the Shield of Legends stuff looks kind of cool.
My weird power of being able to read letters.
Hey, you'd be
Fire
surprised.
20%.
Sounding things out is hard, man. And then, of course, the Fanon, which is made out of mithril. So, yeah, the only option really is the Death's Door, which looks sweet, but I just don't think it's good enough to bother carrying around.
I personally would go for the Madstone Shield and Aegis. I have both.
I feel
well,
like
actually, no.
Isn't the Madstone Shield made out of...
Yeah, it's blue crystallized shield.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was actually made out of metal.
It's made of crystal.
Is it made out of crystal?
Yeah.
But
actually, I don't have the shield. I have the Aegis.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really probably need a shield. I was just thinking of, you know, something else I may occasionally want. Ben, I know that we were going to have a deep conversation the next time we were on, but it sounds like you don't have that kind of time or energy to, like, get into it tonight.
Can I be heard?
Yeah.
Oh, good, good. I was muted in the bathroom. Go ahead.
Oh.
Listening.
Unless you wanted to, in which case I'm totally willing to discuss it. However, I do think you should take a second to answer my deep philosophical question that I asked the wife earlier today. In the war of turtles versus squirrels, where there's this secret behind-the-scenes war of these two species, how do you think the turtles fight back? What are their weapons of war against the dreaded squirrels? I assumed that would probably be like poisoned nuts and potentially mouse traps in places. The wife didn't think that was very likely. So I'm interested in hearing if you have any thoughts on the matter.
So I can tell you the turtles are guarded from the squirrels because of their armor plating. What would they fight with, though?
But squirrels have like little, like almost not really opposable thumbs, but like close enough they could probably pick up something and jab the turtles. Like, I don't think we can rule out the evilness of squirrels.
I don't think the regular turtles do anything besides the snapping turtles.
Well, I think all the turtles have risen up against their furry oppressors. Living in the trees, throwing stuff at them. I feel like that's obviously the reason why turtles evolved that way. For the bony carapace on their back is to merely protect themselves from the ranged attack of squirrels.
So, Togril, Sam posted a deeply philosophical question that you might want to get in on. Totally apolitical. He's on the Discord.
I even Facebooked earlier that I was going to be on Discord today.
I don't know how to make Facebook work.
You literally do nothing but spam us all Facebook posts all the time.
That's not me.
If I were to look on your account right now, it would be 10,000 posts by you wanting to know some sort of craziness.
Nope. No idea what you're talking about.
What, about the magic cards or something?
No, Ben usually is like, look at this meme that's 4 years old. And then we're all like, yeah, that was funny 4 years ago. And he's like, ah!
Hey, Facebook is for comedy. Alright, way too many people.
I thought that was Twitter.
Like the internet's for porn.
Twitter is for political posts. Facebook. Yes, I'm talking to both of you.
The Facebook. Alright.
Alright, Tobril, so you go to...
It's literally linked in the defense channel of our... I made a post the previous time I was in here. It's posted again.
Are you on Discord, Tobril?
Alright. I'm going to make Tinkle real fast. Can I turn you into a person? Rolls. Now here we go. That's not that bad. Titan, you are a Twitch subscriber. Huh? Where'd Ben go?
I'm trying to find El Hermano
There you go.
and guide him to the chatty chats.
Can you go back into it and make it so it's separate from other roles? You know what that is?
I don't know. According to this, the only role that you should have is Twitch subscribe. Oh wait, maybe not. I scrolled down. Yeah, that's the only one I
left,
see.
You should see a Sam Doc symbol. Yeah, there he is.
There.
Hey, what's up?
Just had to get the invite info.
Alright. I'm actually going to do a quick dance and use the restroom. But I will once again repose the question to everybody while I'm in the restroom as your opportunity to discuss amongst yourselves. In the fearsome lifelong war that is the turtles versus the squirrels, how do the turtles wage war back against their furry oppressors?
The turtles?
Like, what is the method of war that the turtles use to fight against the squirrels? Discuss. I'll be right back.
Yes, carnivorous turtles eat the squirrels. Now, I think they had an 80s TV show about this, where there may have been teenagers or mutants, and possibly even ninjas.
Yeah, turtles just eat them.
And they were named after Greek painters. I don't know, Titan, what do you think?
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know. Maybe a turtle would just go up to a tree where the squirrel is in and shake it down, so that they're able to attack it. Maybe.
So, personally, I think that it's most likely to involve poison and ground-based traps, right? Excuse me.
So the turtles got rogue levels?
They squeak my chair 10 million times.
They're like kobolds.
So I feel like rat traps are very effective against squirrels. Wait. Yeah, there's more quests. Sunrise, Wrath of Bane. Where are these at? This is that first damn quest. Where are these last quests at? I thought there was a third bar. I don't know where anything is. Okay, here we go. Time for the vampire hunting quests. Oh boy. Okay.
I want that outfit the NPC's wearing, Samuel. You see it?
You like this one?
The orange one.
She's an attractive lady. She's definitely a gypsy. Isn't she the girl we like ran into in Strahd's castle?
Esmeralda?
I don't.
Probably.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's just pretend like I read their names when I did the quest.
Oh,
What? It's a really cool story, Tobrell. I could have read it.
you could have. You didn't.
I mean,
Says
you
a
don't
guy that
know.
doesn't know left or right.
You don't know? Where am I supposed to go? God, I've just gotta go
Oh,
a million
no.
to the Wizard of Wines. Like a million years away. I feel like I ran there last time and it was for nothing. Let's see if we can teleport. Alright, so I missed your guys' thoughts really on the weapons of war.
Yeah, because we didn't have it.
I'm thinking the turtles are possibly teenagers. Maybe mutants.
With a couple rogue levels.
And
I
could be
mean-
ninjas even.
It's very clear that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were created as pro-squirrel propaganda. And the reason why this is so obvious is that it's such a ludicrous notion that one could be a ninja and a turtle, that it's actually a mocking joke to think
So-
that could be the case.
Just out of curiosity, how drunk are you right now?
I am unfortunately stone sober.
Hmm.
He lied.
I'm stone sober.
Hmm.
I've been pondering this question since earlier today. As part of the wife's hanging out. I challenged her to this wonderment here.
Yeah, appreciate you drunk. I'm not saying you're drunk. I'm just pretty sure.
Sounded
you
like
are.
you were saying I was drunk.
I mean,
I never prepared all my spells.
I have a pretty high level of confidence about this.
I imagine you would. I don't even have any more tea right now, to be honest. It's pretty dry right this particular moment in time.
And here, I'm gonna be like that guy's like send you $5 just to go to get a drink.
I mean, I'd be down. I'm not afraid to take dollars. It's what we do this for. This is not where I parked my car. We'll go. Oh, what's up here? Here's a door up here, a ladder. Let's climb a ladder. See what's up this ladder.
I'm pretty sure cars nowadays have that remote with a button on it that tells the car to make a noise so that you can find the car.
Oh, I know where my car is. Well, I think I know where my car is. Like, I have a likely idea where the car is. Tobrel, as a subscriber, you should have access to a private chat room in Twitch. The No Pants Zone.
I don't even know how to get
If you were in the Twitch, there's a thing that says rooms, and you just click down and it gives you a different room. Alright. Man, I wish I paid more attention than when I did this quest. The first time.
Oh, the suppressive fire rune arm comes out of that quest.
Oh, that would be lovely. That'll probably be what happens. I'll get a rune arm I can't use this life.
You're in heroic, right? It's level 10.
I am. That's not the reason why I'm worried about it. I can't use anything because I'm a druid. Like a fool.
Oh, it breaks your oath.
It does. Which doesn't make any sense to me because they're made out of gems.
Yeah, I don't know.
They decided it would be too strong to have a druid artificer. And then they're like, oh, but it's too robotic. Like, was it made out of rocks and twigs? Clearly too robotic. Needless to say, I don't always get along with some of the design decisions made by Standing Stones. So how's everyone's day?
Well, I'm thinking about going into my car and driving down to Wendy's to get some dinner.
I approve of this plan.
I had
Give us some
Wendy's.
Frosties.
I had Wendy's yesterday,
I'll
actually.
give you $5 if you go get me a Frosty.
You know what? Don't say that because he literally will bring you a Frosty. I think that's his job, actually, to bring people food in Denver. So
Yep, that's it.
you better be careful. You're gonna have him on retainer.
Maybe. Where at in Denver are you?
Actually, no. I'm south of there.
Colorado Springs, or just a little
Yeah.
bit south? Okay. That's
But
like.
I will
Oh my
be
God.
moving up to Denver soon.
Okay. Where at in Denver are you moving then?
Into a house that has a 3-car garage.
That's the only thing that I've heard about this house so far, by the way, is that it's got a 3-car garage.
A 3-couch garage?
I think you need a 3-couch garage.
I said car, not couch.
I feel like you're missing a
That is a
vital
garage.
inside story. That if you're
It's
gonna
pretty
make
big,
references
actually.
like that, you should probably tell the story to bro.
Oh, I could. Apparently, there was much controversy over the lady friend's neighbor who has 3 couches in his garage. Apparently, this is not a thing a man is allowed to have in his garage, his 3 couches. So then a discussion about how many couches are you allowed to have in your garage followed for about an hour.
I mean, what if you need to have, a bunch of guys over?
I know. She said
I mean-
the only thing in this dude's place was these 3 couches and lotion on a table in the middle.
Lotion? What's the lotion for?
Well,
Well-
when it's winter, you can keep your hands hydrated.
That sparked another part of the debate as to why so many couches and just lotion.
I feel like this is not a no-brainer to me. I think people who
Circular logic.
people who care about hand moisture quantity and quality keep moisture everywhere. So like my wife, for example, before she switched to being such a oil-based individual, literally has, and even still to this, like she doesn't need it as much because she uses so much oil now, and it happens to keep her skin hydrated. But she was constantly moisturizing with moisturizer before. There's a bottle in the car, there's a bottle in her office, there's a bottle in both living rooms, there's a bottle in the kitchen, there's obviously a bottle in the bathroom. I'm really surprised that there wouldn't be one in the bedroom. When you're those kind of people, you're always putting on lotion. My
Yeah, I
hands
just
are gonna
have,
be
like-
so soft.
I just have a thing in the bathroom of Eucerin, so I can put it on in the morning, so that way my hands don't crack in the winter time.
Or what if lotion's for something else?
I mean, sometimes I use it at night if I forgot to in the morning.
Why do you use it at night, Ben?
To keep my hands from cracking in the winter time.
So, this is how much I have left of my Burt's Bees hand salve that I actually need to probably put some more on, because I get my hands crack so bad I'll actually like bleed, and I've actually had it to the point where I've seen bone on my knuckle, which seems a little extreme, but apparently it's just fine.
Yeah, exposed bone is a serious condition that leads to something called osteomyelitis.
Apparently it's just fine.
Just put a band-aid on it.
It'll eventually heal. New skin comes over the top of that eventually. I mean, you've seen it has gotten that bad before in the past, I think, Ben, or close at least. Now I'm older, and when I start to notice that happening, I put stuff on my hands.
Which is why I put Eucerin on my hands in the morning in the winter time for when they crack.
Oh man.
So my dad gets the vitamin gummies because he has a trip to the bathroom problem.
A trip to the bathroom problem.
Yeah, every night.
He trips on his way to the bathroom, or
No, he has to use it.
Well,
Have you tried to go to the bathroom?
who doesn't go to the bathroom? Like,
At nighttime from a dead sleep? Yeah, that's not normal.
people who don't go to the bathroom are clearly dehydrated.
That's an indication of like. At
No,
least,
more like he has to constantly do it.
Well, he's probably clearly appropriately hydrated. That's what I'm saying. Like you try keeping yourself appropriately hydrated for once and see what it's like. That's a lot of water.
He drinks a lot of soda too.
Well, I mean, soda's not as bad as some other things, but it's pretty bad. You should give him like the 1 gallon challenge and be like, you got to drink all this water before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then
I'm pretty sure he could do that.
watch him die from his, like, all of his internal organs liquefying.
I mean, he was born and raised in Texas, so he shouldn't have a problem doing that.
isn't it funny how it can take most of a day to drink a gallon of water, but yet if you're drinking alcohol, that stuff will go down like a fat kid on a slippy slide lubricated by hot cocoa?
If you are drinking like that, Ben, I think we call that a problem, and you should get help.
I drink probably gallon and a half a day.
Of alcohol, that's pretty crazy. I think you're not going to be my doctor anymore after all.
I mean, how are you gonna be able to walk after that much?
Really?
He's German.
I smoke 20 cigars a day, bone at least 3 hookers a night.
What?
He does, but they're...
Hey, Samius is streaming. Family stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means skeleton and fishermen, because fishermen, you know, they hook bait on the fishing line.
Like a prostitute.
It is Samus After Dark, so...
Red Shoe Diaries.
It's PG-17.
PG 16. You can look at a boob. Someone can touch a boob. But it can't be a very nice boob. It has to just be like a regular boob.
Okay, so what's the line between nice and regular?
That's a really interesting question.
It's important things we gotta figure out.
I'll let you discuss that while I go to sleep and dream about kidneys.
Okay. Ben has dreamed about poking men in their kidneys. Alright.
Oh, when doesn't he?
I assume when he's awake.
I mean, that's nothing. I mean, my dad's laying on his bed dreaming about ponies.
I hopefully means that your dad is addicted to gambling. That's what I'm hoping you're trying to say right now. I'm joking that Ben is dreaming about having sex with men.
No, it's My Little Ponies, the kids show.
Oh, I heard conies and I was thinking the Coney Island chili dogs.
Right? Because you're so much in love with men. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to gobble down some hot dogs. But you can just be honest. It's 2016, Ben.
18.
Shit, is it 2018? When did this happen?
It has been. Since 2
Like,
years
For the
after.
last 2 months.
Jiminy Christmas. Where does the time go? Next thing you know, you'll say it's slipping into the future.
Night, guys.
Have a pleasant evening.
I'm in my car sometimes listening to the radio, and they're thinking about getting a cruiser vehicle. And they're thinking about putting a game console in the back of the truck.
Who's they?
The radio people.
The radio people.
Radio people.
Oh, the people on the radio. Well, I mean, if I was going to travel a lot, I
No,
would
like
make
that thing that Jerry did. Radio.
radio. I was on the radio. I was a radio personality for a while, but you didn't know that. So Brell hung out with me while I was on the radio,
Back
actually.
in 2017.
Woo, that was so long ago.
Whatever day it was.
It was before then, right? Like when? How long ago was that? Probably.
It's like 15-ish years ago.
No way.
More than that.
Shut the front door.
Nope. Been a while.
You think 15 years ago?
You're old.
Well, I know that, but come on.
You're super old.
Can't be that old. Because, alright, this is like the third year. Maybe, I'll say, somewhere between 5 and 10 years ago. Alright, what am I missing? Over here, there's a bunch of black. Let's go that way.
Just go to the areas where it's dark on the map.
That's what. It's exactly my thinking as well.
So 10 years ago I moved. 2 years before that was all school.
Yeah, you were in school when I worked there.
Oh, okay. So between 10 and 13 years. Because you're old.
So the arena was downtown on Santa Fe for 7 years. This is their third year, I think, of being at their new location. And they were there the whole time I worked on the radio, because I would often go there when I was taking breaks to do things.
I was just trying to figure out how you can be so old.
I mean, time keeps on slipping in the future, like you said earlier.
Oh. Also, your basically idol had a massive heart attack recently.
I saw the posts. Yeah, I do like Kevin Smith a lot. Thankfully, he decided to go to the hospital when he felt the need to go to the hospital. But he's one of those guys who refused to... Hey, Dallas. Refused to go to the hospital. He refused to go to the hospital, refused to go see a doctor. So he's like, no news is good news. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
It is not how that works.
Pretty sure good news is good news, and you probably should try to, you know, like at least have some vague idea what the news is. Man, I cannot find these ingredients. They must move around. I feel like I did not have this much difficulty the first time I did this quest. Oh, here's a door that's still closed. Sweet. That's how you know you're going someplace new. Oh, the beef! Welcome, welcome. Dallas, I'm pretty sure I said hello to you individually earlier, but just in case I didn't, Tobrel says hi. I did this quest once before. It was fine. Oh, here's a person. Oh, never mind. You're the person I already talked to once before. Oh, the brown mold's like down in the basement somewhere. So how do I get to the basement? The basement must be back in this room. I read this quest once before. It turns out the secret ingredient in their magic wine is brown fungus. That seems healthy, right?
Sure.
Oh, here's a door I didn't go in. I don't know how I managed to get around that. Ha ha! That screams trap to me like nobody's damn business. Oh, and there's a bunch of trap. Look at that. Look at that, like 10 million oozes. Good job, guys. Just keep splitting the oozes. Like, don't split the party, but keep splitting the oozes. So, Dallas, load beef. The philosophical question of the night. Also, one, we are on the Discord, in case you guys want to join us on Discord channel. Two, the question of the evening is, in the secret war the turtles are engaged with against the squirrels, what are the weapons of war of the turtles to defeat their furry oppressors?
Aside from being completely vulnerable to squirrel moves because they're in giant turtle shells.
So, as I mentioned earlier, clearly the turtle shells were an evolutionary tactic to stop the turtles from taking damage from ranged weapons that are the squirrel's choice. Weapon of choice, so... that's just perfectly obvious, right? Like, why else would you develop an armored back like that? Clearly it's to defend against ranged attacks from above. People think I am muted.
No one just thinks you or hope you're muted.
Oh my god, no, that's not right. I've not been muted. Everything's been working. Okay. Whew. Whew. How did you answer the question if I'm muted? You silly fuzzy panda man. What did you answer? You talked about where the ingredients are. The mold is in the basement. The orb thing is on the second floor. Nothing on the main floor. It's like, oh crap, I did answer that question. Alright, we need three brown molds. Oh, never mind. I guess we're gonna wake up this bat after all. Do you think bats reference each other as bat ass? Like, dude, did you see me catch that bug? It was so bat ass. Or do you think that they use a different?
You're stretching. You're reaching.
You think I'm reaching? Oh! Almost fell down that hole. I saw it and my brain went, nope, that's a hole there. I don't think so. I think that's a relevant question. Oh, Dallas has a good theory. There's a poisonous type of mold in the water, and the turtles have learned to weaponize it in the form of bubbles. Load Beef says, I don't know, is man ass a compliment where you're from? I would call Tobrel man ass.
No idea what that means. You're gonna have to explain your weird shenanigans.
You know, when I'm referencing you, I would say that you are a man ass. Like if someone asked me about you and something you were doing.
About my posterior?
I mean, maybe. But I was more thinking along the lines of like, yeah, he's a man ass. You know, if your name was Jack, it would make a lot more sense, but, I mean, you are a human.
Oh, Jack.
Oh, man.
We should track down our buddy Jack and put one in him.
First of all, I think the rule is 3. 1 in the head and 2 in the heart.
I didn't say what and what size.
I knew what you meant. I knew. This fight seemed okay, Dallas. Oh, excellent. So Load Beef does say then the bats probably call each other bat ass. I like it when people agree with me. Makes me warm and fuzzy in my pants. Alright, apparently I'm looking for a rune arm out of here. All the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches! I got a kukri.
Butter, man.
It's basically the same thing, right?
Except your metal kukri can be used for druid levels.
Oh, no, why? Oh! Is it a mythic kukri too? I didn't even look. Oh, it is a mythic kukri. And it's human bane. I can use it to kill humans for days. You guys, you know how many humans I can kill with this? All of the humans. I mean, because it would be man ass. That's why.
I don't see why you're gonna kill all the humans.
Oh my god, that was
I feel like that's not very nice.
Have you met me? I'm not very nice. I mean, to be fair, again, that was probably my second time doing the quest, and I probably won't remember the next time or the next time or the next time I do the quest either. Alright, unfortunately, we might as well just drink this, teleport to the place again. And we have been to the winery, so now we need to go to whatever's after the bloody winery. So, everyone check your temperature outside. Make sure hell hasn't frozen over in your area of the woods.
Alexa, what's the weather?
Literally, if it says anything other than hell is frozen over, I'm going to call it a liar.
Oh, she said 30 degrees and some stuff.
Because my niece actually said something that was correct and true on Facebook earlier today.
Ooh.
She said if two people love each other, there's nothing they can't do. Except for decide where to go eat.
Well, there's something said for that.
I'm going to go here and see if we just happen to get lucky and figure out. This is not where we parked our car, apparently. Where are we supposed to go? Freaking literally a million years away. Hester, heal. Alright, well see, it's a really good thing that they didn't put this thing on a timer. I've used this ball of mist to basically, because you don't recall back to the bar that you left. Oh, you can go straight to that place from here. Yes. One less teleport. Take me to Yester Hill, please. Oh no, it was a very nice day today. It's supposed to be colder tomorrow. Hope it's not too bad. No, because if I recalled back, it would take me back to House Drasco. You know what? I probably should actually prepare the rest of my spells at some point too. Yeah, you recalled a J. It's been that way for me at least the last couple of days. And it could just be from heroic. But I don't know. It has literally been, if I recall out, it takes me to House Drasco. Yes, the big run in a circle and kill all the guys quest. They should be able to be like, it's an illusion, walk all the way up. Stupid mysterious wall of force. Hey, that's a human. A human berserker. I am the berserker. I don't know, man. I'm just telling you how it's worked for me thus far. You guys gonna kill my damn dog already. Stop it. Leave the dog alone. Maybe the dog wouldn't intim everything all the time. Here, why don't you all go in attack mode? Heal the dog.
Okay. I gotta get to bed. It's super late.
It is 11 o'clock. Woo!
Yeah, some of us gotta wake up in the morning.
Well, thank you for spending a little bit of time with us today.
Hell, some of us are almost as old as you.
I would go out on a limb and say that you're older than me now.
Probably.
I'm aging backwards and you are getting older.
Sometimes. I'm trying to put off getting older till later.
Because you're like, oh, my back, I'm so fragile.
Feeling pretty good right now.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna go to sleep on my super ridiculously comfy Casper bed though.
I have a Casper too. I don't think we're gonna get a new one when we change beds though. I'm gonna try. There's another brand that I heard about that does something very similar, except they can customize. I wanted to say purple too, but I don't think it is purple. I forget what they is, but they can build each half of the bed for individual people.
Oh, that's smart.
That's
real smart.
Yeah, so like the wife likes a really soft mattress and I like a really firm one.
You like a firm one.
I do. I like a big, firm, tough one.
I also like a firm one.
Yeah.
Want to come to my garage with 3 couches
Right?
with lots of lotion?
Oh my goodness, that sounds great. With all your guy friends with a helping hand.
Well, Titan's gonna come over with a Frosty.
Oh my goodness, that's the real reason why you're leaving.
It's true. Okay.
Well, have a pleasant evening. Don't forget to dream your magical dreams about the squirrel turtle war.
No, that's super dumb.
I should quickly write a short story about the turtle, like how it started. It started by in ancient times, when turtles and squirrels were essentially the same species.
Okay, you try. Catch you around.
Have a good night. I like that shit nice and medium, you know what I'm saying, boys? I like my mattresses firm, actually. I want my support. I'm a big guy. When I lay down in the bed, I don't want to sink into it like a mile deep. I want to rest gently on top of it. Get my back support, my hip support, so on and so forth. But I can respect people who need a fairer mattress, particularly like Tobrel, who is soft like Fuzzy Panda, not hard like Bull. It's like Hulk in the Thor movie. Hulk raging fire. Oh, I'm kind of like raging fire too. Yes, you're like smoldering ember. Kind of like that. Pew pew pew. Oh. I'll tell you though, I ate a pretty large dinner slash lunch just a little bit ago. I'm completely stuffed. Made cheesy chicken thighs and ramen noodles. So good. So delicious. So much. Too much. Did you just shoot that lightning shit at me? Oh my god, he did. That guy did too. Get out of here. Always be using them Watts keys, boys. Always be using them Watts keys. So I heard finally I heard earlier today about a movie. I guess it came out a couple of years ago now, actually. I think it's called Shooting Clerks or Making Clerks or something like that. It's actually a scripted movie based around the making of Clerks. I only learned of it today because we watch Comic Book Men, and they happen to mention it in this particular episode of Comic Book Men, and I'm actually really curious to check it out. If anyone has seen it or knows how to get it online, yell at me. I don't mind paying for something. I just would like to have it digitally. I'm not a big physical medium guy. It looks like they can send you a DVD, but that's just not something I'm particularly interested in. I think there are parts of Clerks that is just completely classic and has a hard time being beaten. I do feel that honestly Clerks 2 is probably better. In my opinion, I think it's got a better story and the dialogue is not as obtuse. But I think a lot of the reason why people like Clerks so much is it's the story of... I think it's part of the reason why this movie is going to do really well for the people who like Clerks, is the story of Clerks itself and the making of Clerks is actually really interesting.
Hey Samius, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. Where's my Frosty?
Oh, I got one.
Oh my goodness. I should have not eaten and went and got a Frosty. How can I be so stupid?
I got a Baconator too.
I had a Baconator yesterday. It was good. So when you go to Wendy's and you order food, or any fast food place, this is for anybody.
I'm at one right now.
You're at the car right now?
Yeah.
Do you guys, when you order food from a fast food place, do you order a sandwich and fries? Or do you order like 2 sandwiches? I'm a 2 sandwich guy. I do not typically like the sides at a fast food place unless they have like a baked potato, which they have at Wendy's, but I don't always get a baked potato. I do
This is perfect.
I do sometimes get like a sandwich and like a 5-piece nugget. Dogma is very good. Red State I didn't actually care for. Evening with Kevin Smith is actually quite good. Jay and Silent Bob is one of my favorite movies. I do actually own that. In a physical format. I believe it is behind me. I actually still occasionally call my wife Boom Boom Kitty. Because she doesn't like it. I also
Car right now.
You're just in your car. That's fine. You can be in your car. We have a discussion. You don't have to be able to hear to talk.
What I mean is the number though is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's got to be a bit before it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I mean that's Load Beef's favorite movies, right? 1, 2, 3 Kevin Smith movies. Dogma, Red State, and then Evening with Kevin Smith. That's what he's saying. The real question is, do you get the free mini Frosty for a year thing? I do not. That seems like an overindulgence to me. And I worked at Wendy's for basically all through high school.
So what I did tonight was I just got a big medium sandwich and a medium Frosty.
That's okay.
Without the combo, because it's less.
Sure. But did you get, like, some nuggets?
No, I just got the sandwich and the Frosty.
See, I feel like that's a missed opportunity right there. I feel like if you go to Wendy's and you get the sandwich and the Frosty, you gotta get some nuggets. Alright, what did I miss? Clearly there's a hole to get through this damn thing. The burger is salty enough to pair with the Frosty alone just fine. I mean, the properly seasoned burger I think is a little salty. I would not say a Wendy's burger is overly salty though. It must be through... No? Aha! I found you. Alright, let's eliminate this thread. This fight is tough. This fight I remember kicking my arse. We're gonna make real, like, if I remember right, the secret is to kill the guy slow and then clear his trash, right? Don't rush him. I feel like that's correct.
Are you on Reaper?
No. I haven't done any of the Ravenloft quests on Reaper enough because I don't feel comfortable with them yet. The dog is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? I didn't see a shrine nearby. I'll look on the map. Did I not shrine at the only shrine I saw? Maybe I didn't. I feel like maybe I didn't now. Where's this shrine at? Shrine doesn't show up on the map. That seems good. Oh, that's way far back. I was just gonna summon my hireling to do things to us, but I wish my kid would have came and said goodnight. Would have had him get me a tea. Oh, I guess I have a little bit of water. So I don't know what I'm gonna buy yet, but I'm gonna have to buy some stuff on Amazon Wednesday. People are gonna protest Amazon, Apple TV, and FedEx on Thursday. On Thursday. So I have to buy something from Amazon, have it shipped by FedEx. And if I really liked Apple, I would have it be a Apple TV, but I don't. What did I do to get all of these, what do you call them? Booby twitchers? Like their whole profile is them just taking scantily clad pictures of themselves. I'm gonna say they're booty. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate a nice booty. But that's not what I'm always looking. It's not my first priority. When I see that somebody has given me a retweet or a follow or something like that on Twitter. Now, if those lovely ladies would like to join me in the stream, that would be awesome. Speaking of, I got a sweet new token today of a treasure from a friend of mine who went to GP Memphis over the weekend. And he had another friend deliver it. And this friend, like, wow, how did you get this? He's like, monster pearls. I'm like, oh, I don't think I want it anymore then. Is everyone else familiar with the idea of monster pearls? I assume everybody knows what a monster pearl is. If you don't, I'd like to know. Basically, I want to figure out if monster pearls is a universal thing or not. Alright, well, that guy died. Apparently, I do not, in fact, need to be careful. I just gotta kill him quick. Apparently, killing this guy quick is also a valid option. Blight. Here's another druid. Where's that druid at? Over there, Pop. Pop. You didn't make it. You died in... Here's another druid. Oh, got knocked down. Gust of Wind's knocked down. Nice, good job, crazy little druid. I think I saw one more druid in here. Yeah, there's one. Loadbeat says, what's a monster pearl? Excellent. People don't know what monster pearls are. So, monster pearl is when you engage a monster and it doesn't have any obvious pockets or way to carry treasure, and you find treasure on the monster. Where did they hide that? Where did you hide that or find that treasure? Clearly, those are monster pearls. AKA you rummaged around inside the monster to find the sweet loot. Oh, do I have to click this first? Okay, must have to click that first. We got a light pick of the anti-human kind. Was this also... No, that one's not epic. Labu. What's over here? Was this the back door? Yeah. But usually it means, you know, putting an arm up the bum. Where... Seriously, why are these guys here?
Man, when my car heats up, it heats up. It feels like an oven in here.
I don't understand the point of this. They're like, you ran into it, stupid. I get that, but I just don't understand why is this even a thing? Hey, just to kill waves of crap? Is that for conquest bonus? But it doesn't do anything now, right? Like it clearly doesn't do anything now. Alright, I'm gonna duck behind this corner and I'm just gonna try to finish out. Yeah, I didn't like there was no chest over there. Clearly that's just a trap to lead you into extra not doing anything. Okay, so I recalled from the quest. I've gotten my treasure. Which will be this impressive trophy. I'm gonna hit the recall button. Hands up. Hands up, don't shoot. Okay, I'm actually getting... This one ear's a little chilly, so I'm gonna put my cap on now. Looky where I'm at! Out in House Tarasco. Alright, go to the ruined village. To the village. Oh, I have a letter. Is there a mailbox in here? A banker, a traveling merchant. Of course there's not a bloody mailbox. The only thing I can think of is that it's tied to you getting there from the bottle of mist. I don't have one of those. Yeah, I don't know. My outfit's kind of sexy, actually. Alright, this quest. I kind of remember, like, you wander around for a little bit, freeing people from cages, and then you kill a bad thing. Well, I mean, that's fair. Alright. Find the captured ravens. Seek out the Thing's hut. And, like, all this stuff comes at us. Pretty slow, if I remember right. Hey, look at us. We found yellow alert. But all these things burn, right? Burn, mother truckers! Samius, you can't set the whole forest on fire and expect it to be okay. Yes, I can. That is exactly what I can do. I probably shouldn't do that. Shouldn't wiggle my neck like that with the intent of popping it. I just spent perfectly good money getting a doctor to adjust it in a useful manner. It's a swamp light. It's all wet woodland. That's right. Burn it all. How far can it go, really? Oh, that methane patches? Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Poof. Not like two guys? Two guys. Nope. Apparently two guys was not worth casting. A bunch of howlers? Are howlers flammable? Howlers feel like they're flammable, right? Wish they'd make a new heroic raid. I really don't think it matters. People don't spend enough time in heroics to really care about heroic raids very much. I'm kind of more interested in them at, like, updating the raids we have now. The gear from them and some of the issues with those quests, to be honest, more than I am interested in them cast or and I gotta cast this to the right spot so it doesn't put up my firewall. Alright, things that take... Where's this bloody golem at? Boop. So like one of my favorite raids, look at that, that guy exploded in the cold. One of my favorite raids is the Titan raid. Basically nobody plays it anymore. This is a character actually that could probably short man the raid. Pretty easily. And maybe I should. I just don't know if I really want to. Where's that damn... I feel like you had to go back to go forward. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, yeah, I had to go back to go forward here. Is that one mine? Okay, it was. Yes, the pre-raid is the main thing. And I really like the Titan pre-raid personally. I feel like it's... The pre-raid and the raid is actually, both of them are quite strong. The big problem with the raid is it's not a raid. It's a 6-person quest. And the problem with the pre-raid is there's no real reason to bother to have all the people there. I mean, I TR quite a bit as well. So I feel like ideally it'd be nice to have these raids, but from a practical point of view, it just doesn't matter. To me, it was really cool getting lucky and hitting that R5. You like SOS? You can do SOSs in a raid. You could literally SOS anytime. A lot of the lives I SOS, to be honest. VOD, yes. Vision of Destruction is a fun one. That's the quest that I was able to do with Ginger Spice last life on R5. I thought that was really fun. There are times when I really like doing Demon Queen. This could be a Demon Queen solo life as well. Probably not, though. Probably by the time I get through this XP, it's just not necessary. For me, that's the real issue, is that there's just so much XP. Like, there's... Unless you're with a group of people, there's just no reason to fight to get... I thought these guys were the birds. Harvey Birdman? I guess not. Yeah, I'll try to remember. Well, for now. I don't disagree with you, Dallas. I need to see what one of those gaming chairs costs. See about taking the old Twitch check and putting it towards that. Where's the last group of crap keeping this force field up? Marco! Hello. Ugh.
So, Samius, you know what my car is?
A vehicle you use to drive around in. Nailed it.
A Chevrolet Malibu.
I feel like I knew that. Like, I didn't know specifically because it's not something that I would ever record in my memory banks. But, I definitely feel like once you say that, I recognize that is what you had. Like, didn't you
I
post
like
it on
because it
Facebook or
still
something?
has close to 200 torque.
I feel like I saw you post pictures on Facebook or something. Load Beef's sister
Yeah, I
drives a
did.
Malibu. I would take Load Beef sisters to Malibu if, you know, she was, into fat dudes with wives. That's... You're the one keeping me from moving on in my quest. You know that, don't you? The baleful one. Nah. The flame-born. Come on, DDO. Come on. Have a little bit of common sense. Like, for reals. This scarecrow loves to be on fire. Loves it. It's born in the flames. That fire straw. Alright. Whew. Sorry. I don't mean to yawn at you guys. I've not slept well this week. Not an excuse to yawn in your faces, but you merely adapted the flame. I was born to it. It's probably true. Although, I did hang out with Travis today on the stream, so I'm gonna say I got flamed reasonably hard. Oh, those guys didn't get got. Alright, now I gotta go to the western wall. Never eat soggy waffles. How am I going this way then? To the west. That's probably the one. Yes. He is. I don't think he's gonna get off it anytime soon. But, we didn't talk about it on today's stream at all. Because if he would have, we wouldn't have been able to talk about it. Because he's not willing to talk with me. Because I am a liar. No, he's excited to record the podcast tomorrow, basically. A lot of sweet spoilers dropped. For the new set today, including one that is pretty surprising, actually. There's the one I'm looking for, right? That looks like a cage. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Relentless Rats is going to get printed at a common, which is actually pretty sweet in my book. So not only will people actually be able to get relentless rats, there's a slight chance it'll be good enough to play somewhere. Alright, and the hut was back here, I think, right? I'll say a couple things about gun control this week in the life of a Samius. My kid's school, yeah, Rashad and Port got reprinted. There's a lot of good stuff. I'm not going to get too deep today. But yeah, there's a bunch of really cool stuff. My son went to school today. Even though there was a threat made yesterday claiming that everyone dies at 1:30 today. And he went to school. He was just fine. The school stepped up security, checked into it, decided it was not a actionable threat. And everything went fine.
So, Samius, did you see about the recent exploits about a saga?
No, and we are on the, we are being restreamed on DDO Stream. So my only comments on any kind of exploit would be, you don't want to be doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Although I also feel like I have now, accidentally discovered a couple of exploit type things in the past, so it's kind of interesting. So Van Riction's King is a buckler made out of hardwood, stunning 6, repose 2, shield bashing 9, undead bane 3, silver, empty orange slot, and it's mythic. This is a reasonable shield. Like, not great, but pretty cool. Let's see if it's got a sweet looking skin. Oh my god, that is the sweetest thing I've ever seen. That is like the sweetest shield I've ever seen in my life. Oh, so good. That is something worth using a cosmetic on. Which apparently there's a freeze cosmetic. Let me see what it was. If I go to, is it this? Yes, Mirror of Glamoring with the code Mirror. I was really excited for a second. I was thinking that was 14 con, but almost lost my S. Alright, let's check from here. Recalling. Another water bottles over there. Let me see if it's got anything in it. Oh, it does! It does! is. Oh. So one of the nice things about... Oh my god, look how sweet that is. That is snazzy. Have you ever seen anyone so dapper?
It's like a real.
It's exactly like a real cane. Oh my god. That's so hot. Who's this? Sasha. Let's show Sasha my nothing. Look at my cane.
What is it? Is it a weapon or a shield?
It's a shield.
So you can make shield bashing animations with it?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Run. Run. It's pretty sweet. I could see making that an animation for mirror for sure.
Somehow I don't think that looks right.
Oh, it looks great. Repose gives extra +2 to AC and saves. Shield bashing 9. Undead Bane 3. Chemical silver. Yeah, it's pretty good. Get rid of these DDO points. Yeah, I feel good. That feels awesome. That's a nice looking keying. Which means... I don't know why this is still in my bar. So what does this thing look like with like a sword equipped? Oh, it looks completely sweet too. Like the animation looks good even.
They should add an animation that looks like the character grabs the end of the cane and just like.
I mean, they could do a lot with it if they
"Move
wanted.
my
But that
lawn,
seems
it's
it still seems pretty good. Oh my goodness, Master of the Wild Hunt's getting a reprint. Decree of Justice is getting a reprint. Lightning Bolts is getting reprinted as an uncommon. Which is nice just to have another Black Border set of Lightning Bolts.
Are those comics or something?
No, they're Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh,
Magic the Gathering. Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the world without a river. Why do people live there? Oh yeah, oil.
I've got ads for Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering is a sweet game. We when the beta goes out of closed beta and into open beta, we might try playing the new Magic the Gathering computer game. Alright, let's check out this dance animation with this in our hand. So Dance 2 does nothing. Or Dance 1 does nothing. Is Dance 2? Oh, man, missed opportunity. Yeah, Curse Catcher was real expensive, actually.
It was a known issue and they fixed it.
The... what? What was the known issue? The recall?
The weapon being so very good.
Oh. Yeah, there's a missed opportunity to leave the shield in your hand. Anyone needs the restroom real quick. Just skimming Facebook here for anything to rage on for no reason. I'm not suicidal, but if a car came while I was crossing the street, I don't think I would move out of its way. And if someone held a gun to my head, I wouldn't exactly beg for my life. In fact, I'd laugh and tell them to go for it. No, I'm not suicidal, but if I had an opportunity to die without having to kill myself, I'd probably take it. So is that suicidal? It's an interesting question. Alright, think about it. I'm going to use the restroom. So the individual who shared this on Facebook was my niece Aislinn, who I love very much. Right? I love her very much. This kind of crap, she shares this on Facebook a lot. And I realize that's emotional instability. And why maybe that's not the textbook definition of suicidal. It's pretty bloody close. Like, it's not such a large leap from A to B. And it's another reason why I get so mad when I think about how she took herself off her birth control and got pregnant. And in her mind, it's a thing that'll just make her happy all the time, and everyone should be happy for her all the time. And being a parent, I know that even though your child does bring you a lot of happiness, it's not a cure-all. Oh, should I go back for a healer? No. Just have to be my own healer, I guess. Which means, honestly, this guy probably needs to go. Alright, we'll just solo the quest. I wish she would have talked to me about it first. Where she made the decision to remove herself from birth control. Alright, we have Bishop. We have Transmuter. Are these the same every time? These feel like the same. And a wizard, yeah, whatever. Alright, we gotta go find the sun sword. I think the sword is in the graveyard in the beginning. I found it once before. I felt like it was someplace else. Oh, never mind. What's in this crypt? A lick, huh? Well, let's cast a death ward. Or drink a death ward potion. I do not see a death ward running. So it looks like it went off without doing anything. Oh no, I just... Again, I'm thinking about my niece. Just, I want the little shit to have a good life. And not to have, like, her baby taken away because she says this kind of bullshit on Facebook. The crypt is a rare... Oh, the tomb only spawns if it's there. Okay. So it's worth looking to see if it's over there. She must not be Irene. So now we still gotta find the Abbey key. Abbey key! Is this a fancy sun sword or is this the same kind of generic crap sun sword? I have one in my pocket. I might still do. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like I still have it. Let's get... There's the key. The sword in this quest doesn't go in inventory. What a pile of shite. Get bashed. Get wrecked. Have a reckoning. You laddies are not gonna take this from me. Back in my day. Alright, fire and cold. My cold stick go? I guess we just click this button. Here's my cold one. Boop. Well, the freaking animation looks so sweet. Give him a right good weapon. I'll explore the Abbey. Meh, meh, meh. Hello, sweet collectible. Ouch. I remember that before. feel like an old man. I like it. Back in my day, shadows disappeared when you cast a firewall. Not burned to death. Some limbs. This room seems particularly useless. Seems like it could be dangerous here. High five, bro. And the creepy ghost lady did nothing. Just was creepy. Why does that not fix all your strength damage or your stat damage? It should. Hello! Stay a while and burn to death in the firewall. Yeah, this cane is sweet. I wonder where the rest of the good... Like, where's the rest of the people? It's a real quiet day today. It's been kind of a quiet day all day, to be real honest, though. Let's see. Ice time. Boop. How about we cast the ice spell here? How about that? How about that? I want to keep my cold stick equipped in case we fire off the cold damage boost. Which we never did. With a 5% chance I should freaking hit something. Did we ever take Quicken? We didn't. We didn't take Quicken, we didn't take Heighten. What am I doing with my life? I'm a terrible caster. The worst. How's the chicken? Where's that chick at? Didn't she come in like the back door? The rubble. Which means there's... Oh yeah, look at all this stuff we didn't find this rubble. You got a bunch of mongrel people in here. Doing mongrel people things. Not burning to death in a time-efficient manner. Come on, guys. Everyone dies in the firewall. Let's go. Yeah, we should have did a winter spell there. Ice Storm probably would have killed them all. Do you guys have anything cool in here? No? just a talker. Oh yeah, the damage is way better. Power drain. Not you. You're bad. You're a champion. You get to die first. That's how that works. Look at that. These guys are gonna come in for the party too. That's nice. That's special. Wow, it's almost 1:30 already. We finish up the Ravenloft chain tonight. Tomorrow that means desert. All about that desert. All about that Maractan Ran. Root cellar. We need to go to the cellar at some point, I think, right? Or if I want to actually tell this guy what I think, I gotta go back to where he's at, don't I? Yeah. And then kill him in glorious combat. Anything in here? Whoa. No, nothing in here. How about you? Anything in here? Also no. Alright, again with the power drain. Power drain! And refresh our jerky pouch. I don't know where this goes. Where are we going? The east wing. Oh, sweet. I know where we are. I want to go back up here and have a long conversation with this guy about the Lord. Is Honey streaming? I feel like Honey is probably streaming. She is. No Cam Hots Stardew Valley. Let's chill. To pop in. I already had the sword. I found the sword. Oh yeah, you're a bad guy. Man, he was a bad guy, but I mean, he's like a really bad guy. Oh, well, it looks like he's taking... He doesn't take coal, but it looks like he's taking electric. And a little bit of fire. Poof. Took it. And doesn't take acid. Wow, this guy's like pretty sweet. Chunk. Chunk. Toodles. Alright, Chicky. You construct, you undead. You're construct. Probably best off just setting you on fire then. She's taking some pretty significantly reduced damage, but she's dropping pretty quick. Well, I'm glad I went ahead and decided to shrine first. Yes, I got another dart. Oh, I can get the sword from him as well. That's fair. Alright, now we go back where we were and then downstairs. Back in my day! Dang it. Alright, let's see, I thought there was more down. There's not more down this way? No. There's not more down. Who the... What the Tahaka? Yeah, there's more down over here, right? Oh, I swear there's more down. Am I hallucinating? Ah, there it is. I knew there was more down. Shadow time? Shadow time. When in doubt, burn them up. Burn them up.
So, Samius, my car has another version of it, the Max, that has a entertainment system in the back, but my car does not. So what I'm planning to do is get a tablet mount for the car and download some movies on it.
Yeah.
So the tablet is the entertainment system.
So it's not a terrible plan. I'm a big fan of having a tablet for doing things and putting like a using Google Play to buy a bunch of movies and stuff. So that's not the worst plan. The thing is, I don't know how much do you drive people around a lot?
No, it's a you are your own boss thing, and you're just alone, just going making deliveries and stuff.
So, I mean, do you really need a mount? Because it's not like you're watching it while you're driving, right?
Well, I need to navigate. I need a map to navigate.
Oh, that's true, I guess. If you're gonna... I don't know. I would just be careful with the idea that you could have... so, like, Tobrel has a old iPhone that he uses for his navigation system. I would be really careful, especially in the bigger cities, with people going, hey, you're watching TV or something while you're driving. You don't want to get pulled over because it's too big. You know what I mean? Like, hands-free driving is a thing now, but you're also very likely to start seeing people locking down on other distractions while driving pretty soon. And I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't already some sort of law on the books about that. In fact, there's a book I'm going to read pretty soon, I think. I think it's called 3 Felonies a Day. And basically the idea is that there's so much BS federal regulations on the books already, that each of us basically commit 3 felonies a day without even knowing it. On average. I think that's probably a little high, but that is the general idea behind the book. Is that they kind of like explore some of the regulations. I think I saw...
Like, use their phones while driving.
Right, well that's just it. If you know, if you're not careful, it's easy to get in trouble for having something playing. Personally, I do an awful lot with my phone when I'm in the car. Like I run podcasts nonstop, or you know, I'm a big phone over long distances. I like having phone conversations with people. I know it distracts a lot of people, but I usually take and stick my phone on my shoulder if I don't have my car set up for wireless speakers. So this just constantly spawns. Is that what's up? Or I can kill it. Looks like I can kill it. But most of my vehicles has some sort of, wireless adapter that I can plug in for listening to stuff over the radio. And I of course listen to like 8 million podcasts, so I usually have something to listen to while I'm driving. Apparently, my mother's gonna send me
I've got those LG Bluetooth headphones. You know, the ones that just hang around your neck.
Yeah,
You've got those earbuds.
I've had some of those. You can get in trouble for having earbuds in. At least here in Kansas, you can. Because you can block your... You might not hear ambulances and whatnot, emergency vehicles. I don't know how true that is, but that is the idea. I've used earbuds before though. Usually just one ear in. Alright, and this chick's gonna go Professor Undying Love, Distraught, and stuff, right? Apparently there's a mysterious wall of force all around this statue. Ugh. Mysterious walls of force. We got plenty. We got people hanging out. Where are the? Oh, a lot of people on Twitch right now. That's cool. Got a couple of people hanging out on YouTube. That's also cool. I know last I looked there was like nobody, and now there's a bunch of viewers. Sweet. Did all the flavor text happen? I don't feel like I got my XP. Hi, hi Strahd. Wait, what are you doing, buddy? What? How? Why are you magic missiling me? I didn't do anything. I didn't take your girl away. Don't be like that. Come on, buddy. We can talk this out. I didn't bang your girl. Wasn't me. Come on, Strahd. Do you get chilly? Do your nipples get hard when you get cold? Yeah, you do. No, you don't. Come on, buddy. Can't we just get along? What if I tell you about the time that my girlfriend broke my heart once? No? Can we use this? This thing hurt you real bad? Just put in your pooper? Not really. Alright. So you're taking basically zero cold. Lol, Pooper. Come on, man. You can't laugh at Pooper. You're a young adult. I mean, you can laugh at Pooper. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Oh! Somebody doesn't like the water, huh? You really shouldn't cast lightning spells in the water. However, it looks like Strahd doesn't like lightning spells in the water. Looks like he is not a fan. See, those guys don't give an S about fire. Maybe it's contaminated with garlic stuff. Maybe. Maybe that's where the babies were made, and he's not a fan of the babies. Where's my treasure, crazy? Oh, and the sword like shot at him with laser. Druidic mega laser. Give me my treasure. Oh, I got no treasure. My treasure's poopy. Hey Dallas, thank you. Thank you for the... I figured it out. I don't know how far behind you are. I may have gotten there. Alright, I'm gonna continue to take that. Oh, we're not gonna recall. Alright, let's get our rewards. Boop. That'd be nice. I mean, that's the plan, right? That's part of the plan, is to streaming after Jerry. I gotta get to I need to get to an average of 75 people watching. So I need to definitely tap into the post Jerry streams and stuff like that to help get everything we need. Alright, let's see. This guy needs to give me my awesome score points. Yeah, I don't care about that tone. Woo! 40 of the talisman would let me get another one of the weapons, right? I feel like another one of the weapons would be really strong. But I'm going to just get another one next life, right? The question is, do I need another one now? The answer is no. Next life, will I need one before level I get here? Probably not. Yeah, screw it. I'm just going to take the XP. No, I'm not. XP is easy enough to come by. I'm going to take the other thing. It just makes it that much easier that I could throw it in the trash and do something else. Yeah, your text is there's probably a little bit of delay. Just a little bit. I'm trying to keep. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the magic behind the scenes here. Boop. Do I have window 2? I do not. Okay, so I have. This is basically what I watch, right? So I have No Pants Zone typically up on Twitch, unless you know, I try to kind of bounce back and forth. But usually I keep this No Pants Zone here on the Twitch. Shows me the viewers according to Twitch. It lets me watch the preview when I need it, kind of thing. That usually sits over basically in the middle of the other screen. And then I have the YouTube's live as a pop-out. That size. And I keep it over here on the other screen. Down below. And then I have the Restream chat combiner over here. So the delay. Just the dashboard on Twitch. So the delay here, right? You see it here, then it'll pop up over here. Look how long of a delay that is. That delay is insane. Boom. And that's me basically saying type it here to here. So if you're responding something that's got like let's say a minute delay on it, then you type it here. This may not get noticed. I try to, but this moving catches my attention. So I may not realize something even longer after that. It's something that Shu is often complained about. Actually, is the delay. Can I give you the link for the Twitch? You're watching on the Twitch. Good morning, Sturdy Feet. Go Largo or go home. The chat box. You mean this chat box? The Restream chat box? I cannot. This is not a link that I don't think. Yeah, no, this is not a link that I can give. It's a program that I have that that puts the chats together for me. And theoretically I could add another thing as well. For a little bit of money, which now that I have my first Twitch check might actually be worth it. I'm actually kind of curious. What's the go to the restream page here for a quick second. Dashboard. If I wanted to add a YouTube channel, not a YouTube channel, a Facebook. I thought Facebook was a custom channel and would actually end up costing me money. But I thought it was... Yeah, they want $15 a month for me to be able to restream to Facebook. Which could be worth it. Probably not. But it could be. If they ever put that on sale, I will check it out. And see if that helps with viewership. Boop. But basically, the reason that this I use this restream is this restream has an output chat. Things are gonna get real Inception-y. That I can actually use to capture the chat. So when this procs off, the chat procs. So that is why you guys get to see the chat. For both YouTube and Twitch on the screen. And then if I had the Facebook, I could do that same thing. I need to actually talk to Jerry and see how he's multi-streaming to everything. This might not be worth getting rid of. I need to actually look. This Combustive 96 Fire Lore. Because it has the Insightful Radiance, it might be good. I'll have to compare it to all the things I just got done grinding out. It's probably still trash. But it might be worth looking at. See, that's a Macabre dart, not the other dart. I'm going to have to build a dart-based build. One resurrection scroll. I'll just sell it at some point. Thanks for hanging out, Dallas. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same places. Man, we have so much junk that we picked up this life. I love this damn cane, though. This cane is pimp. Alright, we have to go to the second one and go collect our collectible from the other thing. Oh, Eargasm. Eargasm, which is back here somewhere, right? Hey, Mother Trucker. Give me a small augments bag, which actually does... Boom. Yes. This is not bad. Goes next to my other small augments bag, I guess. And we got a bloody letter. To the marketplace. We're actually pretty close to quitting time ourselves. We'll probably go just a little bit later tonight, but I'm not too sure. So here is a theory. Genghis Khan killed enough people to cool the earth. Right around 400 million people were killed. and vast areas of farmland were reclaimed. So I'm not saying this is a solution that people should consider about the global warming stuff, but, you know, if you're really worried about it, take care of business, you know? You know what I'm saying? Unless you're watching my stream, in which case you're important and valued and loved. Samius, don't joke about stuff like that. Yeah, you're right. Alright, we came down here to memorize spells. We're gonna do that. We're gonna memorize more words of ballads. This thing doesn't actually get cast. Get rid of it. It's a level 3 spell. Guess we can dominate some animals. That sounds kinky. Call Lightning Storm. It's a spell I could cast. I'd cast Panacea, but unless they fixed it where it actually cures stat damage. I guess we'll see if it cures stat damage before I rule it out completely. It's supposed to do. I don't know if it does do, but it's supposed to do. Alright, let's do one more thing. What sounds fun? One more kind of short thing. So we'll be done in about 20 minutes or so. Is Beyond the Grave the one where you run up the top of the tower? That's a pretty quick one. Just do a quick heroic. Run up the tower. It's not where I parked my car at all. Not one bit. We'll just take this. The dead shall rise. I feel like such a pimp with my cane out. If there was a big pink hat, I would wear it. Right, From Beyond the Grave is not the one we want. We don't want that one. Well, I suppose we could do it a quick normal. Or not normal, but a quick elite. We're just going to do this as a quick elite. Mostly just because the quest is about the right time, I think, here. I mean, we are over leveled. This is not a quest that's gonna net us a whole bunch of value. It's a quest I like, so. Everyone in the firewall, please. Boop. trying real hard to click this altar, you guys. If you don't mind. Clicking this altar is real important to me. Oh. You're trouble. Clicking to see if it's got a treasure chest hidden. We don't want to jump off of that. I'm not gonna lie, I just farted a little bit. It's not lying if you omit it. Oh my. It tastes terrible. I bet people with the sense of smell are dying right now. Oh, it already switched. I feel like if I cast D-Door there, Firewall there, it's just gonna end up in trouble, right? You know. Well, I don't know if everyone's having a good day or not. I had a pretty good day. Got a bunch done. Got to the chiropractor. Had a pretty reasonable day of Factorio this morning, this afternoon, whatever. So I'm kind of excited to either play it or Oxygen Not Included on Thursday. DDO is proceeding well ahead of schedule. So I mean, everything's coming up with Samius pretty good. All right, here's an opportunity. Need to cast a Panacea now. Took care of the curses. We hadn't had any stat damage yet, so it's hard to see if it would fix the stat damage. I'm not sure where I could actually acquire a little stat damage. Chest, shrine, collectible. Man, I hope we clicked all the altars. I guess maybe it's not that important to click all the altars. I feel like it probably is, though. Whoosh. Wow, I don't remember on this cube appearing there. How dare you, QB? Run, 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 run. Always remember your firewall goes from shoulder blade, across your shoulder blade. So whatever angle you cast it on, depending on what you're targeting, that's where it goes. If you want to cast it on a target at a particular angle, otherwise it's just straight to you. I tend to cast it on things at angles a lot. We got a couple minutes of Death Ward. Get up, you monkey. Poof. Poof. No one likes you. Poof. This one? Just try to cast some shit on me? Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh. Oh man, I sneezed so hard I like popped my back. That's no bueno. That's not a sexy back. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed I didn't do this quest at level earlier. I do really like this quest. I think it would have been perfectly reasonable to do. But it is a lot of fun to, every once in a while, even if the XP is not great, just burn through a quest, knock it out. That was around 16,000 XP for 8 minutes. So about 2k a minute worth of XP. That's a completely reasonable amount of XP to just like zoom through a quest for no reason, I think. And it was a lot of fun to just firewall and forget it. Alright guys, I'm going to log off. I have a couple of things I want to do tonight, including I want to watch a little bit of Honey's stream. Here, at least one of our matches, and see how that goes. But so if you haven't got an opportunity to check her out, it's Honey Bay, and I do generally enjoy her stream quite a bit. Looks like she's working on some solo Hero League, perhaps, and in HOTS. She's fun to watch, but she doesn't have her camera on today, so I know a lot of people don't like watching streamers that don't have their cameras on, which I find to be completely reasonable. But for people who do have their cameras on, I'll be here tomorrow when Jerry's done for Follow the Noob, and that's always fun. It's always a good time. So tell your friends, tell your family, and we'll be right back. Again, we've successfully made it to 14. We have 15 banked, obviously, and we're not doing too bad. So tomorrow when we come back, it'll be Reaper on the desert. Hopefully we'll see you all then. Meanwhile, again, special thanks to our supporters. Let's see, who's who are still supporting the stream right now. Witty is supporting the stream. Titan, Load Beef, all here. Lord Duke, all stream sponsors. So I value and appreciate that the time that you guys are hanging out, guys. All right, peace and no, that's not right. Who else is in the? There's a bunch of people in the chat room, right? Yeah, a bunch of people in the chat room. Alright guys, thanks very much for spending a little bit of time tonight. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like absolutely balls funny to end on like we did last night, but maybe a quick question, a quandary, as it were. If turtles are engaged with in a secret war against squirrels, what would be the weapon of war of choice for the turtle to fight the hairy menace? You discuss amongst yourselves and let me know what you think tomorrow. Alright guys, peace and much love, and hopefully we'll catch you in a few hours. Toodles.